something to try and take some of these last hits, although it doesn't look like he'll get them. Bottom lane, Queen of Pain with a scream. Chrissy getting low.
There's a blink. There's going to be another scream. He could get two if Ninja Boogie gets caught by that second scream. No, they get off the stun. They might kill him anyway. Shadow Strike cooling down. This is the opening that they were looking for. Losing just your Lina is one thing, but losing both, not a good trade. Well, no trade at all for Rave. Even counting the earlier kill, still, big swing.
Yeah. Now the top 6-minute rune, both teams going for it. They want to keep this Bristleback away. They get him with the cast. Viper Strike to follow, and KP buys a TP, accepts his fate, and Ryu wants the regen. Won't be able to get it, though.
Maldic, the last tick will bring him down as QO has a win run, tries to turn and fight. Now wants to bottle up, retreat out, and looks like he'll be able to do so. Still, though, treads up on Anti-Mage. Really not receiving any pressure.
Good mid-game here with just levels and farm alone.
KP gonna tank a cast. Maledic follow-up. There's your stun. Blink forward from Jo. Will he get the last hit? No. Ninja Boogie takes it, but still.
Pacer, and he will be kept alive, and he's looking to turn and chase.
Dive forward, shackle shot, power shot. It misses.
Nice
Ninja
dodge.
Boogie with some fancy footwork for Alina that doesn't even touch the ground. She floats away, tries to deny the neutrals, can't do it. QO still able to grab the kill. But all the while, space created. Top lane, Jo, farming it up.
5-man mid. They bring in Febby and everything.
Chrissy gets caught by Shackle, but it's a long way to go. It's Ryo they really want. They're committing heavily onto the Viper. Does spend his gold, ends up falling. MVP trying to abuse the Anti-Mage's presence in the game and find extra kills for the time being.
Looks like Anti-Mage not really able to put
guys,
any kind of really threatening pressure on this top.
Done yet. They're hunting onto Chrissy. Blink Scream comes out as well as a Shadow Strike. And now they might try to turn this one around. Ryo walking into nuts, but he should have the upper hand. They're going to most likely sack their Vengeful Spirit. But the Anti-Mage dying top makes this an excellent overall exchange for MVP.
Viper wanting to make sure he gets the last hit for that one. Ryu getting closer and closer to a completed mech. Just picks up the Magic Stick and a TP for now, so actually still has a bit of a way to
find the kills, but that time is not now. For now, it's Rave smoking. They expect an Ancient stack here against the Bristleback maybe, and they want to wrap around on him. No vision of this. It's pure
guesswork. This is a really smart movement, too. They're not going from low ground to high ground. They'll catch him by surprise by going for this full wraparound.
Oh, they could. They could. It might happen. Oh, okay, Phoenix.
Oh, they can't steal the Ancients too easily. But
they're really low. Cass could right-click a few of them, maybe. Ryo even wants to join them for this.
Yeah, get some of the low ones here. I think they'll have to leave the big Granite Golems and the Black Drake.
You're even bringing the Anti-Mage, I think. He's coming. Death Ward on its way out. There's your swap to cancel it. Now the egg. Perfect placement from the Supernova, but it's already a 2 for 2. And, well, Anti-Mage comes in, gets 3, make it 4. Jo with the big dunk. He's got a blink
Phoenix
and 3.
Is in trouble. He's so low, and Anti just going to go chase him for this one. He needs to get a bit closer here. Gets one right click the TP from your Bristle.
He's got one more blink, but it would be risky. Chrissy's got it. It's a wipe. A full 5-man takedown for Rave. No Ancients claim just yet, but they've gotten more than what they bargained for. Yeah. And Jo suddenly leader in net worth.
They ping it out. I don't know if they may try and put up a ward there and come and contest it again, but they've got most of their ultis on cooldown. On the MVP side, they're probably going to look.
Mid will drop into a critical HP threshold, even if it doesn't die yet. At some point, this one's going down. And now Chrissy walks right into March. No Supernova just yet. They need to bring him down quick, but no, there's the swap. Jo has the blink. He will retreat out. Chrissy left behind. Mandip going down here to Supernova. Burn damage in the meanwhile. Mid lane, QO chased out by a Death Ward. May fall as well. The dive from Febby onto Chrissy. Bottling up. Not enough. Will end up dying. And your Wind Ranger able to limp away towards freedom while the mid tower ultimately will fall. And they're not even done yet. Chasing on the Ninja Boogie. Febby has no ulti. He's low on mana for this. He's trying to get it, but he can't. Now a cast. A Laguna to the dome.
Oh boy, that's big pickups for Rave there. Losing that bat's a bit unfortunate, but the Queen of Pain kill is a big kill. That's the most found hero on the MVP team. The one hero that was actually doing decently well. And
coming relatively soon, but there just don't seem to be too many items that will allow MVP to really push the tempo. They do get a Shackle mid, but it's a mech Viper with max stick charges. He's going to turn and fight this, and KP's got a TP out. Flame Break cancels that, beautifully placed. Now the backstab, Death Ward onto QO, a lasso as well. Rave were ready, and they will clean up. 2 more fall.
They caught the Viper alone on the high ground for at least a good 3 or 4 seconds before backup arrived. Talked about him being kind of the big play to look out for MVP, but getting solo killed mid lane by a Viper, definitely not what you hope for. And Ryu going to get swapped back in. Nice play. They'll drop the Supernova and everything. They'll look to burst him down. And
no buyback.
will be kept alive, just barely. Survived about 50 HP after that Laguna.
Another swoop forward. They have the Orchid online. Great turn here for MVP. They'll bring down 2, including the tanky, beefy Viper. Happy to collect that kill. Though mid lane, Chrissy may make a go. He's got a lasso online. Will there be a TP from the ad teammate? You betcha. Pulls him in, and
not really.
now the follow-up. I don't know. They have Mana
yeah.
Void. With a Flame Break Mana Void, if they can just pull him back, they should have it. They'll get him. 2 for 1 around the map.
To work pretty
hard. But the tower also going to go down bottom, so MVP, a win there for them.
Yeah, that was much better time to go on a Viper. You actually had damage that time. You hit the shackle.
Rave are potentially going to lose this tower. It seems like MVP are about to get their backstab going.
Yeah, they're hoping for a pick-off, not just the tower. Ninja Boogie going to be the target with an Orchid coming out. Don't see a way out for him. Being punished a few times, still a long ways away from that Yule Scepter.
Got him.
Oh, Ryu, don't get too close to this one. He's near a lot of MVP
Oh, this
heroes.
is not a hill you want to walk up against a Witch Doctor. If he gets a Death Ward, this could be devastating. The cast begins to bounce. The swap is not used to cancel the Death Ward, only to bring an ally back, and Ryo sits here on full HP. A very risky play by MVP. It ends up costing them 3 heroes, including 2 cores.
Yikes.
That was just a bad ramp to walk up.
Oh man, yeah, that was just, with a lack of wards, it makes it a lot easier for Anti-Mage to control the game.
Febby leaps into the mid lane, and they will unwind here with the focus fire of QO working on the tower, but it's Rave just happy to trade. Jayo's going to take the tower bottom, uncontested it seems, and should get the last hit. He will.
And goes for a bat right at mid. He went for a Blink Lasso into a Shackle shot. Oh, Rave.
Beautiful combo by MVP. Will net them 2 kills, a tower.
And
though it is traded
again,
by
it's
Rave.
Chrissy just getting a bit too aggressive. I don't know what the plan was. I guess they were thinking Lasso, Laguna, we get a quick kill and then hope no one dies. But
yeah, you see their whole team there. Shot does follow AM after a blink, so potentially you can catch him with that. I'd say it's one of the okay spells to catch an AM, and if you do get the shackle, you can kill him, but they don't have that hex. Like
even if it follows his blink, you don't have a blink yourself. They'll catch Chrissy mid lane with a Sonic Wave. Nice cast, Death Ward. This is going to cause some problems. He's not micro into the Queen of Pain. Now he does. Back to the Wind Ranger it goes, and that is a big ulti from Cast. The Supernova going to be avoided by the Rave heroes as they go back to the high ground. Anti-Mage comes in with a Manta Style, cleans up your Vengeful Spirit. Next up could be KP, has a Mana Void available. If you can get in front of the Bristleback, that'll do a lot of damage.
Looking for it, not going to. QO's the target. Yeah.
1k mana missing. That's got to be the Duncan with a Laguna Blade.
And March may be dead as well. No dive, no retreat. MVP Phoenix picking their namesake, but watching in terror as this anti-mage rampages all over them. Unstoppable, straight to the Roche pit. 4 more heroes biting the dust.
With his next item, I'd hope into a damage item.
Yeah, he's got to get a damage item relatively soon. Okay. Well, Jayo's like, you guys aren't going to hit me that easy.
There's your Orchid, Jayo.
Still has the Aegis.
Shackle shot would not latch on, so.
And meanwhile, the backstab, it's going to backfire. KP takes a Witch Doctor ulti. They try to come swooping and cancel this Death Ward. They will succeed. It's Cast who gets caught out. He's forced to step backwards, but has little left to do except fall. Mana Void, though, looking to turn this one. Jayo fighting into the egg, has a second life to work with, trying to focus down that egg once the bounty rune before he dies. Doesn't get anything. The egg goes off, hits on 2, another dive through, but now Anti-Mage comes back in all his glory and hunts and looks for some kills. They don't get anyone just yet. Still chasing onto mid, where KP will be wrangled back towards the creep wave, but away from his team. And meanwhile, Jayo gets shackled up to a tree. Rave just really struggling to find these kills, but finally they'll get one. It looks like QO could be the second, and he stuns, and he stuns. They got him with the Yules, and now QO will also fall. Jayo securing the last hit, and just for good measure, yeah, let's throw a little Laguna Blade in your face as well.
Yeah. Well, Febby getting very close here.
Maybe too close. Awkward position for Febby. Blinks out. But Rave are marching in. 4 heroes may get caught. Febby gets pulled in. Do they really want to fight into a BKB anti-mage? I'm not so sure about this MVP. They have the Phoenix ultimate. He rips forward with a very nice dive and then tries to get up the egg, but not going to happen. That'll drop. Now Jayo collecting his 3rd kill of the fight, potentially. No, it's Ryo who gets the double kill, and it's Rave who are very close to just taking this game and marching forward into the grand finals.
Yep, 31 minutes in, you've got an Anti-Mage with this level of farm. Jayo going very defensive. MVP Phoenix, if Roche is about to respawn, and they're not going to have that ultimate now.
But I think Rave can easily fight this 4 on 5.
Happily. They get the Viper Strike out on QO. He's in some trouble. Has a BKB, but no. Oh, good shackle. But now there's going to be a lasso coming out from your Batrider. Pulls QO back. He's got the BKB off, but Antimage with the Manta style is just going to right-click him down. Next up is KP. This Viper just too tanky to be brought down. Alina for 2, and well, there's your Mana Void. Goes flying in, looking to bring down March. Didn't do too much damage with the ultimate, but will right-click him.
And that was the perfect fight for MVP. They get the first kill. Well, okay, they did waste the Supernova mid, but other than over time down the top lane and Rave march forward as Chrissy looks for that key pickoff. If they manage to find a lasso, it could end up costing MVP the game. Shackle not going to connect from the rear. Comes the bat. The swap not available because of the Yules. Excellent initiation by Chrissy. They'll bring down QO. No buyback. Dead for 70. The Phoenix Supernova quickly dealt with MVP. Being run over in their own backyard. Suddenly 4 dead. And it could be Febby next. Quap.
That was
skirting
such
disaster
a good initiation.
Here. That was
going to go in, but has no
masterful
sonic wave.
Jump in by the Bad, and it will be 5 and a GG. MVP going home. Rave moving forward where Malaysia is waiting.
That was just a dominant performance from start to finish. Does help when you get that early first blood on your anti-mage, and the laning stage I just felt went better than it should have, but this is a strong team, and well, unfortunately for MVP Phoenix, they beat them when it didn't matter as much in the winner bracket. Rave, once they found their footing, once they kind of maybe got a better idea what MVP were up to, this best of 1 goes the way